The old question was simple: how much money do you make? But in the new digital economy, that question is no longer enough. A person can earn money online and still be financially sick. A person can have 5 apps, 3 income streams, a glowing dashboard, and a phone full of payment notifications, but no savings, no ownership, no protection, and no real control. So, this is not a video about how much the internet can pay you. This is a financial health check. Because the modern internet does not divide people into online and offline anymore, everyone is online. It divides people by position. Some people sell their time to the algorithm. Some sell their reputation. Some build systems. Some turn income into assets. And a small group learns how to control where their money lives. The question is not whether you use the internet. The question is what level the internet has placed you on. Level 1, financially exhausted. You sell time and nothing compounds. It is 1:13 in the morning. The apartment is dark. The laptop fan is running hot. Your face is lit by a blue screen. You have been clicking for hours. You label images. You check AI answers. You complete surveys. You approve data. You reject data. You train a machine that will never know your name. Then the payout appears. $7.42. It is small, but it is real. And when rent is coming, real money feels better than no money. So you keep going. 47 tasks in one night. 6 get rejected. No phone call, no manager, no explanation. Just a cold line of text quality mismatch. At this level, your financial life looks active from the outside. You are working, you are earning, you are productive. But underneath, nothing is getting stronger. If you stop, the money stops. If the platform changes the rules, your income changes overnight. If your task is rejected, the hour still left your body, but the money never arrived. This is the trap of level 1. It gives you liquidity without progress. You get paid quickly, but your future does not get heavier. No paid vacation, no employer health plan, no 401k match, no asset quietly growing in the background. The system does not hate you. It simply cuts your life into the smallest billable units. At $14.60 an hour, 20 hours a week, creates about $15,184 a year before taxes. But if every dollar requires your eyes, your back, your focus, and your sleep, then the real cost is not just money. It is your nervous system. You feel busy and replaceable in equal measure. Level 2, financially fragile? You sell reputation, but the platform still owns the door. At this level, you are no longer invisible. You have a profile. You have reviews. You have a rating. Maybe it says 4.91. Maybe clients come back. Maybe you have learned a niche skill: prompt evaluation, compliance review, coding support, legal data review, medical labeling, finance tagging. Now you are not paid like a beginner. That feels like progress. And it is. The scene changes. You are still awake late, but now you are not fighting for every tiny task. An email arrives at 2:04 a.m. A better project, better pay, more respect. For the first time, you realize that the internet does not pay everyone the same. It pays based on trust-proof speed, niche, skill, and reputation. Level 1 sells effort. Level 2 sells credibility. But this level has its own sickness. Your rating becomes your blood pressure. One bad review can tighten your chest. One client complaint can freeze your momentum. One algorithm update can bury your profile. The platform does not need to fire you. It only needs to stop showing you to people. No meeting, no warning, no argument, just silent. For context, reputation in the digital economy works like a financial asset. It opens doors, it raises your rate, it helps strangers trust you before they meet you. But if that reputation exists only inside one platform, it is also a financial risk. You do not fully own it. You are renting visibility. Now the math looks better. If level 1 earns $15,184 a year before taxes, and level 2 works 12 hours a week at $38.70 an hour, that becomes about $24,148 a year. The gap is almost $9,000. But the system tax is anxiety. Every review becomes a financial event. Every notification can feel like income or danger. You look independent and feel owned by your rating in equal measure. Level 3. Financially improving. You build systems and income starts to detach from your hours. This is the first real turn, because level 3 begins when you stop asking, how do I do more? And you start asking, what part of this can run without me? You create templates, you automate messages, you set up a basic funnel, you schedule calls without the back and forth. You require deposits before work begins. You use escrow contracts or smart contract payments, so you are not begging someone to release money after the job is done. The scene is quiet. You are eating dinner. The phone is face down. But behind the screen, a system is working. A lead fills out a form. A proposal goes out. A deposit gets collected. A task is assigned. A calendar updates. For the first time, the internet is not only feeding you work, it is doing some of the work. This is where financial health starts to improve. Not because you are rich, but because every dollar no longer needs the same amount of attention. Still, there is a danger here. Automation can become a faster treadmill. If you automate low-value work, you do not escape the cage. You simply install a motor inside it. More clients, more messages, more errors, more pressure, more dashboards, more things breaking at midnight. Automation only becomes leverage when it supports a better offer, a clearer process, and a higher value result. Otherwise, you are not building a business. You are scaling exhaustion. The math of this level is simple. If a platform takes 10% from $3,600 a month, that is $360 gone before the money reaches you. If your own system contracts software and payment tools cost $64.80 instead, the difference is $295.20 a month. That is more than $3,500 a year. But the bigger difference is psychological. You stop being paid only for presence. You begin being paid for structure. You feel clever and fragile in equal measure. Level 4. Financially stable. You turn income into assets. This is the level most people miss. They make money online. They have good months. They post screenshots. They say business is going well. They upgrade the phone. They order food every night. They buy tools, courses, subscriptions, templates, software, and little rewards for surviving the pressure. Then the year ends, and almost nothing remains. That is not wealth. That is cash flow passing through a tired person. At level 4, the question changes. You stop asking, how much did I make this month? You start asking, how much of this month still belongs to me? The screen is no longer exciting. No fireworks, no viral post, no payout screenshot, just a quiet dashboard. Cash reserve, retirement account, brokerage account, Roth IRA, 401k, emergency fund, stable assets, risk exposure, taxes set aside, insurance paid, debt under control. This is where the new digital economy becomes serious. Because income helps you survive, but assets give you options. A financially exhausted person celebrates money coming in. A financially stable person studies what stays. For context, earning and owning are not the same skill. The internet can help you earn faster, but it can also help you spend faster. Subscriptions, ads, apps, upgrades, impulse buys, and lifestyle creep can eat a digital income before it ever becomes wealth. At this level, the math becomes less exciting and more powerful. If your monthly cost of living is $2,740, a 9-month buffer requires $24,660. That number is not sexy, but it changes how you breathe. It means a slow month does not become panic. A client disappearing does not become disaster. A platform delay does not become a credit card balance at 24% interest. This is the first level where your money begins to protect your mind. You feel quiet and powerful in equal measure. Level 5. Financially sovereign. You control where your money lives. At the highest level, financial health is no longer just about earning more or investing more. It is about control. Where is your money? Who can freeze it? Who holds the keys? What happens if an app disappears? What happens if a platform changes its rules? What happens if your account is locked during an emergency? What happens if your entire financial life depends on one password, one bank, one exchange, one device, or one company? The scene is almost boring. A 52-year-old sits at an airport gate wearing a plain shirt with no logo. No luxury watch, no income screenshot, no public wallet balance. His phone is clean. His accounts are organized. His emergency cash is separate. His retirement money is separate. His long-term investments are separate. His higher-risk digital assets are protected. His records are backed up. His family knows what to do if something happens. This is not paranoia. This is maturity. At level 5, convenience is no longer confused with safety. A single app is convenient. It is also a single point of failure. A single exchange is convenient. It is also someone else's gate. A single password is convenient. It is also a fragile door. Sovereignty does not mean rejecting the traditional system. It means not being trapped inside only one system. You can use a bank. You can use a retirement account. You can use a brokerage. You can use digital assets. You can use self-custody. But the point is architecture. No one piece should be able to destroy the whole life. And this level has a cost. When you control more, you are responsible for more. A wrong transfer, a lost private key, a hacked email, a fake investment link, a careless download, a missing tax record. These are not small mistakes when the numbers get large. That is why level 5 is not loud. It is not flashy. It is not about looking rich. It is about being hard to destroy. You feel free and completely responsible in equal measure. So now we return to the real question. What is your financial health in the new digital economy? At level 1, you have activity, but nothing compounds. At level 2, you have reputation, but weak control. At level 3, you have systems, but you must avoid scaling low-value work. At level 4, you have assets, reserves, and stability. At level 5, you have control, protection, and responsibility. The internet is not the difference. Everyone has the internet. The difference is what the internet is doing to you. Is it buying your minutes? Is it renting your reputation? Is it running your systems? Is it helping you build assets? Or is it protecting a life that no single platform can easily break? Your financial health is not measured by how many apps pay you. It is measured by how much of your time, income, assets, and control you actually keep. Tonight, when the screen lights up again, ask yourself one question. Is the internet only paying you for your time? Or is it quietly building your financial health?